What's the deal, everybody? This is your boy Mack Malone, the KC journalist, and today I am at the 169 South exit off of Vivion Road, where a kid I knew and worked with was killed by the Gladstone police. Now, the story goes that the police pulled the car over right here in this area. Upon walking up to the car, Jacob Stevens, who was 18 years old at the time, panicked and jumped out of the car and was pursued by two police officers. According to reports, Stevens pulled a gun during the tussle, and the gun discharged and shot the police officer in the hand. Now, officers returned fire and shot Stevens, who was then transported to a local hospital, and he ended up dying at the hospital. Now, this happened on my birthday in 2016. I remember it well. I got the call that night. See, Jacob and I worked together in the kitchen at Power Play North on Berry Road. We hung out several times. The last time I saw him was at my apartment in Broadway Studios. This was about a month before this incident happened. Now, I wasn't there, and I don't know exactly what happened. I just know what the police released. Now, the officer that was shot, he ended up recovering. Now, like I said, I knew this kid, but I want to be clear that I'm not taking any biased stance in this story. I obviously don't condone attacking or shooting police officers, but at the same time, I don't condone police misconduct either. Now, no charges were ever filed, and the police officers' action were justified by the legal system. So, I mean, who really knows? The cops, Jacob, and God really know what happened. Overall, I felt Jacob was a good kid, though. He was funny, he was good-hearted, but he was also lost. He was a young, confused teenager and was just trying to find his way. It's unfortunate that he died so young. I understand that there are many stories, good and bad, floating around, but again, from my experience, he was a good kid. I mean, he just needed some guidance. Now, this pole still has some graffiti and names and drawings on it, and you can see some of the memorial that was here. This is actually the first time that I've been here since the incident happened. Now, my heart goes out to his friends and family and everyone who loved him. It's always unfortunate to see someone who hasn't even lived life go so early. Like I said, this was a friend of mine. It was a coworker. Now, whatever happened. But the fact of the matter is, a young kid lost his life who had his whole future ahead of him. I was just thinking about this last night, and I was like, man, I need to go down there and, pay tribute to Jacob and just kind of remember him and tell the good things about him. But this is your boy, Mack Malone, the KC journalist, signing out. Peace.
Let's go. Mack Malone, he's your KC journalist. The truth. Mack Malone, he's your KC journalist. Mack Malone, he's your KC journalist. And y'all get the best from your KC journalist. Let's go.